Hello, everybody. I am back with another one of these cringe comps. That's kind of all I have to say for today. Nothing new. So yeah, let's enjoy the video. So first of all, I'm pretty sure they put that L or the line thing again at the end because they wanted it to make it look like it was typed out, like, you know, how the little cursor bar kind of flickers, but it's not flickering, so it just kind of looks like, hey, memeal. So yeah, maybe have it flickering if you want that effect, or if you can't do that, just don't do it at all. Okay, so first of all, this isn't even cropped properly. It's like, there's still the black bars. And second of all, that dude on the left has a huge bulge. Like, look at that. My man is packing heat right there. Like, I'm not sure why they did that, but it's there, and it's really funny. Also, for some reason, the green cat-haired dude's legs, like, that part of his leg is, like, erased there. I'm not sure if that was just really bad cropping or what, but again, try to avoid doing that if you can. Try and redraw the areas you cropped out, because it doesn't look good if you just leave it like that. And I can tell this is already just going to be only images because it just looks like the kind of meme to do that, you know? Alright, so they finally actually did something, but the way the cloud enters, it just kind of like folds out of nowhere. That doesn't really look good, you know? Like, they could have at least had it like fade in. That's like classic kind of go-to default transitions. But they had to do this weird KineMaster thing, because KineMaster transitions are pretty whack if you ask me. And also, the girl's sleeve changed. Like, it's plaid now? Or something like that. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah. Maybe try and fix that. Also part of her sock as well, and I'm not sure why Pickle Rick's mouth is just suddenly gone. The dude on the left is also still in that weird sword stance, which I'm not sure what he's doing there. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to try and portray, and he still has this extremely large bulge, so... Also the way the black thing, like, shakes around is kind of weird, because... Yeah, why would it shake around? Like, it should be just in one spot, if you ask me. It's kind of cringe, bro. I mean, this is all kind of cringe, but... Oh my god, that was there for so long. I probably sped that up in post, but Jesus Christ, you did not have to have that frame on for so long. Like, it just speaks volumes how these kids are so lazy. They can't even bother to add in another fucking picture frame, which they didn't even draw themselves. Ugh. I love how the hey came in, like, it came in, like, while they were doing the Uno Dos Tres thing, and it didn't even stay for the part where they actually said hey. Oh my god, it's like, again, I have this theory that Gacha kids are just purposely making these things look really bad, which is... Oh no, he has a gun, oh my god. He's Pickle Rick, look out, he's got a gun. He's got a poorly cropped gun. They cropped out Pickle Rick's shoulders too. Why they gotta do my mans like that? Yo, hold up. Who's this new guy? What's he doing here? It kind of looks like one of my friends OC's Jackson, except, he's in Gacha, and he's getting a gun pointed at him. Pyro, Jackson's in danger, go save him. Also, I love the really edgy torture room background with this pastel-looking motherfucker just beating up one of my friend's characters. I know it's not one of my friend's characters, but it's fun to say it is. And I don't know why he has hearts over his eyes. Like, is that just like a design choice, or is he like in love with the dude that's like pointing guns at him? The expressions are bad, to say the least. Again, I hate gacha expressions, it's no secret. So now we have this really edgy background, like, Jesus Christ, that is so edgy. And it's her, the gun girl, the girl from earlier who was, getting threatened by Pickle Rick or something. She's here now, and she has a gun, and she had a period everywhere. For real, dude, choose better backgrounds. Like, did you just search up, like, bloody background, and then choose the first image that Google search gave you? Like, this is so uncreative and unimaginative. It's like, it's just literal stock photos. And another thing that this wasn't, I think it was supposed to be like him like moving his arms up and down, but it just looks like he's like calling for help or something, or he's just like having a bit of a seizure. Either way, it's not very pleasant to look at, so at least try and tween it if you're gonna try and make a gacha meme, because there's no use in just sliding pictures around because blah 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 blah, that's boring. I've said that a million times before. Okay, so this one's gonna be like a full minute long, so I'm probably gonna speed this up, just keep that in mind. Alright, so first of all, we have edgy default glitch effect and a really edgy gacha character. That's a great start. Also, he looks like he's wearing 2 hoodies for some reason, which is weird, but go off, I guess. So they tried lip syncing, I guess I can say that, but they didn't even do it properly. I've seen gacha lip syncing before that actually looks good, and this ain't it. We got them wings, we got that cat tail. That's absolutely amazing, and I never want to see anything like it again. But I'm gonna have to, because, you know, I do these for a living, pretty much. It's just, again, images, no actual tweening, no actual effort put into it. It's just a lazy filter and a gacha character, which is actually pretty much most of the animation memes in gacha. I can't even say they're animation memes, but... also, he went full Joker mode, going the ha 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 thing. And not to mention the, again, pretty edgy character design. The colors actually do kind of go well. I like the gothic style of it, but again, character design, the wings are on his ass for some reason. That's really not useful. He has a cat ears, cat tail, of course, because all gacha kids do that. And it's just generally unappealing, you know?
You try your best, but it's not quite there.
Alright, so this is a little better lip sync than the last one. We actually have fluid movement that somewhat resemble the shapes of the mouths they're trying to make, but again, it's lacking. It's mostly just opening and closing. There's no actual shapes being made, so try again with that. Again, it would be so much easier if you just drew your own pictures, because then you could custom make your mouth shapes and really just custom make everything, because, you know, drawing doesn't have the limitations that Gacha Studio does. Okay, it's that same pose. I fucking hate that pose. When they're the one that they're just holding their head and crying and shaking and going insane. And then we have the Ooga Booga edgy flashy background. How amazing is that? That's great. I just love that. That's really good editing design. It's totally not overused and lazy. No, why would I ever think that?
Also, if you have 2 characters in an animation meme, there tends to be some relationship that's obvious between them. There's none of that here. I'm not sure if they're boss and employee, mother and daughter, sister and sister, girlfriends, what's going on, but the relationship should be clear. It shouldn't just be 2 random characters slapped in the screen together. That's really not a good thing to do, because it just makes it kind of confusing for the audience that's wondering who this character is. My general rule of thumb is that if you haven't seen any of this person's videos before and you watch one of their animation memes with story, you should still be able to tell what the general consensus of the story is and the relationships the characters have with each other. So if it doesn't have that, you should probably try and make it more clear. There of course can be characters that they're just, you know, animation memes that are done for fun with characters, so they're just moving their heads around, head bobbing, whatever. But at least the relationship with characters is usually kind of obvious there too, like if they're father-son, mother-daughter, friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever.
You try your best, but it's not quite there.
And so now there's actual tweening, which is better than what I've seen so far, but the tweening is still lacking. The hair should not move as a completely different entity from the head. The hair should move with the head, if not slightly afterwards, because that's kind of how hair moves in real life, and tweening wants to simulate real life because, you know, yeah. Okay, so now this one's even worse, because look at that skirt. It's like completely moving away from her body. Her body does not move with the skirt at all. There's like this random white dot in the corner that they forgot to crop out. The arms are even more obvious because there was one part where the part where her elbow disconnects just touches the top of her sleeve. You know, it's pretty much just completely cut off. Oh, who cares about that? You know, you're just getting your arms removed. It's a normal thing that happens when you're tweening. Alright guys, I'm sorry if I sound a little tired or just done, because I kind of am, but hope you enjoy this either way. See you tomorrow, and have a good one.